Attention, we will be live in 3, 2.
I now call the meeting of the Code Enforcement Special Magistrate to order. Welcome to Hillsborough County Code Enforcement Special Magistrate hearing for the red light camera enforcement appeals. When speaking to the magistrate, please state your name, address, and speak clearly into the microphone. At this time, I will ask you to please silence all electronic devices. I would like to introduce the staff present on the dais. To my left is Corporal Mclean, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Faith Ramhoff, Citizen Board Support. Sonia O. Rodriguez, Manager, Citizen Board Support. I am Dr. Thomas Santarlis, the Special Magistrate appointed by the Board of County Commissioners to hear these appeals. Paul Johnston is a Senior Assistant County Attorney, and Rebecca Smith is a Recording Secretary. The basic process for this hearing is as follows. Ms. Rodriguez will conduct the oath of witness. Corporal Mclean from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office will make an opening statement that applies to all the appeals on the agenda. Your case will be announced and you must come forward to the podium. Corporal Mclean from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office will present the evidence on your case. You will be allowed to rebut that evidence and explain what you believe has occurred. I will close the hearing and announce a decision. I may ask questions and allow other witness testimony if necessary. By law, you also have 30 days from the date of my order to appeal my decision to the Circuit Court under Florida Statute 162.11. Any person who desires to appeal the decision of the Code Enforcement Special Magistrate with respect to any matter considered at this meeting will need a record of the proceedings, and for such purposes may need to ensure that a verbatim record of the proceedings is made, which record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is based. If you have any questions, these rules are outlined by Florida Statute 316.0083, the Mark Wandall Traffic Safety Program. Now, there are two possible outcomes in your case. One outcome is that it could be dismissed. I have no problem dismissing your case as long as there's a legally justifiable reason for doing so. I have no allegiance to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, nor do I have an allegiance to you. It's an objective matter, which means I'm going to make a decision based on the evidence and solely on the evidence and Florida statute. It will not be subjective. Either you violated the law and entered the intersection on a red light, or you did not violate the law. The other option for your case is it could be upheld. If it's upheld, there's an information sheet on the podium like this. One side is English, the other side is in Spanish. And it lists 3 ways to make a payment. Your first payment could be online, your second payment by phone, or your third option by mail. So one of those 3 options, online, by phone, or by mail. Please note there are no local venues to pay this fine. I'm going to make a statement that will apply to all the cases on the agenda, so we don't have to do it one at a time. If I find that based on the testimony I was presented that the red light camera violation be upheld, I will order the violator to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 30 days of this order. Failure to pay the outstanding fine will result in administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid. Now, please note that by statute, I do not have any legal authority to work with the red light penalty fine of $158. I can't just drop that or move it up or down either way. It is what it is. If your case is dismissed, you will have no legal or financial responsibility any further in this particular case. So I'm going to move to the approval of minutes of a previous CES meeting, which we don't have available yet, correct? Okay. Ms. Rodriguez.
Those of you that are going to be speaking must take the oath. Please stand and raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You may be seated.
Dr. Santarlis?
Corporal,
Dr.
go ahead,
Santarlis?
sir.
I don't want to
Good
interrupt.
morning. My name is Corporal Mclean. I'm employed with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office as a deputy sheriff and certified by the state of Florida as a law enforcement officer. All,
Go ahead, Paul.
I don't want to interrupt. It's just mostly for Mr. Brewer. We're getting an echo on the video reception. Everything you're saying is being echoed.
I think I've found out what it is. Please continue.
All right, Corporal, would you start from the beginning, please?
good morning. My name is Corporal Mclean. I'm employed with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office as a deputy sheriff and certified by the state of Florida as a law enforcement officer. All of the red light violations that will be heard today were captured electronically with CRAM equipment maintained by American Traffic Solutions, also known as ATS. Evidence of each violation will include 3 still images taken of the violating vehicle and may include a video. The following steps are taken after a violation is captured electronically. ATS processes each violation by cropping and zooming in on one of the still images that accurately view the license plate of the vehicle. The vehicle's registered owners information is retrieved by ATS from the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles. The images are initially reviewed by ATS pursuant to the derivatives and conditions established by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office to make an assessment whether a violation has occurred. If the violation does not meet the conditions established by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, it is rejected by ATS and no further action occurs. ATS potential violations are forwarded to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, where a sworn law enforcement officer reviews the images to determine if a violation has occurred. If the violation is rejected by the deputy, no further action occurs. Deputy-approved violations cause ATS to issue a notice of violation to the registered owner of the vehicle. The notice is mailed via first-class postage to the address provided by the DHS-MV vehicle registration records. Florida statute provides that the owner of the violating vehicle is responsible and liable for paying the violation unless a properly prepared exemption affidavit is submitted within 60 days after the date of issuance of the notice of violation. The registered owner has 60 days to pay the fine or to file an appeal of notice of violation with ATS. ATS then sets the case for a hearing with the county, which is proceeding here today. The first image shows the vehicle prior to crossing the stop bar while the traffic signal was red, the calculated speed the vehicle was traveling when approaching the intersection, the length of time the traffic light had been in the red phase at the time of the photo, and the lane number the vehicle was in. The second image shows the vehicle past the stop bar with the red light illuminated, along with all the information provided in the A frame image. The speed is calculated using a time and distance equation as the vehicle passes over magnetic sensors in the roadway. The camera systems are installed and maintained by ATS. Each camera system conducts a daily self-diagnostic test to ensure the components are operating properly. All of the data and information for these violations from their equipment. At this time, I move into evidence for the purpose of each individual hearing today, 2 exhibits as business records of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. First, Exhibit A is the contractual agreement between ATS and HCSO, and the second, Exhibit B, is the business rules questionnaire between ATS and HCSO. These documents together establish the procedures through which ATS reviews and processes potential red light camera violations pursuant to the directives and conditions established by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office.
The exhibits have been accepted into evidence.
Turn to page 2, item 1, notice number 17221-002-00813, Michael Leroy Chapman. He is here in person. This case has been rescheduled from the 8/20/2021 hearing as requested.
Good morning, sir. Can you please state your name and address for the record?
Michael L. Chapman, 2032 Broken Arrow Trail North, Lakeland, Florida, 33813.
Thank you, sir. Corporal.
Citation number 1722100200813. This violation occurred on 5/5 of 2021 at 5:15 PM at the intersection of westbound Fletcher and Bruce B. Downs Boulevard within Hillsborough County. The first image, A, shows the vehicle was in the number 4 lane as it approached the intersection. The signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.5 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. She should be pulling up all the evidence for you, sir.
Guess you were going so fast, the camera didn't pick it up.
If I have evidence disputing this, what do I do with it?
You could submit it to him, sir, once we get through.
All right, sir, go ahead with number 1.
I've confirmed the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Michael Chapman or his wife Karen Chapman. I present these image, videos, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff from the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is in violation of Florida State Statute 316.075, subsection 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Sir, do you have testimony?
Yes, sir. That is not my vehicle.
Okay.
I was not in Tampa that day, nor was my vehicle in Tampa that day.
What type of vehicle do you own, sir?
It's a 2016 Hyundai Sonata. And you can see in this video that that is not a 2016 Hyundai Sonata.
Do you own any other vehicles?
2019 Ram 1500.
What kind?
Ram 1500.
Are those the only 2 vehicles registered in your name or your wife's name?
There's also a 2009 Honda Accord that my son drives.
And what color are these vehicles?
My Sonata is silver, the Ram is white, and the Accord is black.
Corporal, what kind of vehicle is this here?
That's a Toyota Corolla.
Toyota Corolla. What color is that? Silver?
Appears to be.
Can you zoom in on the license plate, please? It's hard for me to see. Corporal, can you make that out? Looks like Golf Victor Charlie. Wrong there. Or Sierra Victor Charlie.
Looks like golf. It was put in as Golf Uniform Charlie, but it could be perceived as Golf Victor Charlie. I'm running that now. If this vehicle's not registered to him, we'll just miss the case. You're okay with that?
All right, sir, the tag is blurry. I think in good conscience, we can't proceed with this particular case, and the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office is requesting that we dismiss this. Are you objective to me dismissing this case?
No, sir.
Sure.
Positive.
I find that notice number 1722100200813, based on testimony evidence presented, the red light camera violation be dismissed. Sir, you have no further legal or financial responsibility in this matter.
Thank you.
Sorry for the inconvenience this morning.
Thank you.
Next case, page 2, item 6, notice number 1722100208154, Angelina Marjorie Lewis. She is here in person. Please step forward to the podium.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Please state your name and address for the record.
Angelina Lewis,
And your address, please.
1921 Arch Street,
Keep going.
Tampa, Florida, 33607.
Thank you, ma'am. Corporal, go ahead.
Citation number 1722100208154. This violation occurred on 5/10 of 21, 1:35 p.m. at the intersection of westbound Waters Avenue and Dale Mabry Highway. The first image, A, shows that the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.5 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I've confirmed the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Miss Angela Lewis. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on the items, I find this violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1 Charlie 1. Accordingly, we submit these violation exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Ma'am, do you have testimony?
No,
No testimony, ma'am?
no,
Okay, after watching the video, do you believe you entered the intersection on the red light?
I don't know, but I guess so. I really hadn't noticed it. I thought it was yellow when I got to the light and then, I don't know. I just thought it was yellow at first and I couldn't stop right then and there.
Ms. Rodriguez, can you point to the traffic light, please? It's in the red phase, and then can you point to her vehicle on the stop bar? Is that your car, ma'am?
It could be, I'm not for sure.
So do you believe it entered the intersection on the red light?
I thought it was yellow and I couldn't stop. I figured that I would,
You see the pedestrian on the bicycle that has to take evasive actions because that vehicle went through the intersection on a red light?
I didn't see him.
It's yellow
Her.
now. It's turning red, and you're entering the intersection on the red light, and that bicycle there is taking evasive action so it doesn't get hit.
Okay.
Any further testimony on either side?
No, sir.
Ma'am, anything further?
No, I just know I couldn't afford a ticket, so that's why I didn't pay it. I'm disabled and I just couldn't afford the ticket. It's too much. I can pay probably monthly because I get a monthly income.
Okay, I find that notice number 1722100208154, based on testimony evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld. Ma'am, you said you're disabled. Are you working at all?
No, I'm not.
Do you need more time to make a payment?
Yes, I do.
How many days would you need, ma'am?
Actually, I need monthly because I'm on a monthly income, and by the time I finish paying my bills and things, I don't have any extra money. But
Right now, it's set at 30 days to make a full payment. How much more time would you need?
at least 2 or 3 more months
Okay.
to make the full payment.
So I'll amend my order from 30 days to 90 days. Will that help you, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have the thing there. All right, so the full payment will be due on or before December 12th, 2021. So you can make as many payments as you like between now and then, but on or before December 12th, 2021, the full amount of $233 must be paid. Okay? I don't have one.
I'm gonna try. Like I said, I don't have.
All right, there's an information sheet on the podium there, ma'am, that'll help you with the options that you have in order to make a payment. There's 3 of them. You can do one online, or you can choose by phone or by mail.
Next case, item number 8, notice number 1722100.
You're all set, ma'am. Yeah, thank you.
Notice number 1722100215969, Kevin James Ham. He is here in person. Please step forward to the podium.
Morning, sir.
Kevin Ham, 14269 Hayes Road, Spring Hill, Florida.
Thank you, sir.
Citation number 1722100215969. This violation occurred on 5/15 of 21 at 5:12 p.m. at the intersection of westbound Waters and Del Mabry Highway. The first image, A, shows that the vehicle was in the number 3 lane. As it approached the intersection, the traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.3 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image, C, provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle, Mr. Kevin Ham. I present these images, video, and camera log to the report to the court as a Deputy Sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is in violation of Florida State Statute 316.0751 Charlie 1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Mr. Ham, go ahead with your testimony, please.
Yes, sir. No dispute on the fact that I was in the intersection. An officer would have been there. He would have seen the vehicle condition. My vehicle's been in the shop since July. I have an engine replaced, transmission. To stop there would have left me stuck there. And I did get stranded that night at Armenia, not too far from there, where the vehicle didn't go anywhere. And I said I have, it's been sitting in the shop since then, undergoing engine replacement and transmission replacement. But no dispute that I was in the intersection when the light was red. If I did stop, I would have been sitting there and would create a traffic issue. I think if an officer was there in person, I think that would have been a little different story. He would have seen the condition of the vehicle was in, but I have been out of work since the other vehicle's down.
Think if a sworn law enforcement officer would have stopped your vehicle and would have seen that it was having mechanical or engine problems, he probably would have deadlined it, which means he wouldn't allow you to continue to operate on the public roadway. Is that correct, Corporal?
Would depend on the severity of the equipment failure. Are the brakes inoperable?
No, what it is the cam phasers are shot on the one side, so you have a timing issue on the engine. So but basically what it does, when you slow down, it will stall and stop. And then whether it starts or stops again, I don't know. This was something that came on slowly, but not severe to the point where it was that day. And it left me stranded that night. It's now sitting in a shop in Spring Hill, Florida, where the engine's being replaced, and it was so severe, the shaking and the trembling of the engine, that the actual bell housing of the transmission actually shattered and left the vehicle unusable. So they're replacing transmission and the engine in that right now. But otherwise, it's, like I said, that's not disputing that I wasn't in that intersection. I just think if an officer was there, he would have seen the situation, we could have talked, and then if he told me I couldn't drive it away, I would have been it. I just had it towed from that point.
I understand, but you have that none of what you've explained to me has any issues with the braking. So when the red light was in the red phase, you could have hit the brakes and stopped.
I would have stopped, but I wouldn't have gone anywhere. I've been sitting there in the intersection. That was the only thing I was trying to get to. But
Any further
I
questions?
understand.
So knowing that your vehicle has significant issues, why did you put it on the road to begin with?
I didn't realize it was nothing like that until on the way to the job site. I don't drive that vehicle every day of the week. It is driven on occasion. I had a job. I was going to that job. It was actually on Armenia. I did make it to the job site, but the vehicle didn't leave the job site. I wound up having to get a ride home that evening. Eventually, it was brought to the shop in Spring Hill, right off of Mariner, where they're working on, they had to replace the engine and the transmission on it.
Okay, any further testimony on either side?
No, Your Honor, that's,
All right, I find that notice number 1722100215969, based on the testimony that was presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld. Sir, there's an information sheet on the podium there for you.
no, other than, I just need some time, because like I said, I've been out of work since that vehicle's been down. It's, if I could request some additional, we could have 90 days to make payment on that, give me time to get back to work. And
Okay, your motion is granted. I will change my order from 30 days to 90 days. Will that help you, sir?
yes, sir, thank you.
So then the full payment must be paid on or before December 12th, 2021.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Turn to page 3, item 12, notice number 1722-100-229-770, Timothy Johnson Gardner. He's here in person. Please step forward to the podium.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Could you please state your name and address for the record?
Timothy Gardner, 2102 West Cocoa Court, Tampa, Florida, 33604.
Thank you, sir.
Citation number 1722100229770. This violation occurred on 5/25/21 at 7:25 a.m. at the intersection of westbound Waters and northbound Dale Mabry Highway within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 3 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.2 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I've confirmed that the registered owner of this violating vehicle is Mr. Timothy Gardner. Present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as the Deputy Sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find this is in violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Sir, do you have testimony today?
I couldn't, as you see, it kind of switched. I just wasn't able to slam on brakes at the time. Just trying to get to work on time.
Do you believe the vehicle entered the intersection on a red light?
I don't think so. It's a close call. If it were an NFL play, and I were a referee, I wouldn't be able to call that one, but that's just me.
Mr. Rodriguez, can you stop it on a red light, please? See where his vehicle is located? It's yellow. Light is red and your vehicle is behind the stop bar.
My tires look like they're on the stop bar. that angle, from that, looking at what I'm looking at.
Can you play it one more time and see if we get a better stoppage? See the first picture as well. That's the first picture. Does appear as his tires are on the stop bar, but it's not evident, clearly evident. Let's see the video again, please. Corporal, do you see anything different? Still believe that he entered the intersection in red light?
Absolutely.
Does his tires appear to be on the stop bar to you?
From that image, it's hard to tell, but doesn't appear to be.
All right, the Florida Supreme Court made it clear in the case of Jimenez versus State of Florida that any vehicle's front tires that are on the stop bar, when the light changes red, that the driver of that vehicle is not responsible for red light infraction. Based on the video and the photos being unclear and the corporal not being certain as to where those tires are located, I find that in notice number 1722-100229770, based on the testimony and evidence presented, the red light camera violation be dismissed. Sir, you have no further legal or financial responsibility in this matter.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Item 15, notice number 1722-100240405, Anthony Jack Smith. Someone is here in person.
Good morning, Anthony Smith, 2235 St. Charles Drive, Clearwater, Florida,
Zip code, sir?
33764.
Thank you, sir.
Citation 1722-100240405. Violation occurred on 5/31 of 21 at 11:24 p.m. At the intersection of eastbound Waters Avenue and Anderson Road within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 4 lane as it approached the intersection. The signal was in the red phase for approximately 1.2 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B established that the vehicle continued in the intersection without stopping. The third image C provided a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I confirm that the registered owner of the violating vehicle, Mr. Anthony Smith. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-0751C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Sir, go ahead with your testimony.
Yeah, that's not me driving the vehicle.
Who was driving the vehicle?
That would be my stepdaughter. One of the nights she went out to her e-board trips with her friends.
Do we have a transfer of liability on file?
No, sir.
He's getting the vehicle registered after my birthday. Once the registration and all that, the vehicle's hers. And on the 24th, it would be in her name.
Did you request a hearing, sir?
I did.
Okay. On the back of the notice of violation, one of the options is that you can transfer liability when you're not the driver. So that means if you sent a sworn affidavit indicating that you weren't driving and you list the name and address of the person who was driving, your responsibility would be negated if the case was upheld and it would transfer to that person. You have a certain amount of days in order to do that. We haven't received that affidavit. So by Florida law, the registered owner is responsible for the outcome in this particular case.
I feel like if this was a in-person stop, they would have got the person responsible for running the light.
Well, I agree.
Okay. So
The
does
statute is very clear on the red light camera violations. It's
May I
got
ask a
strict
question?
liability. If you got a parking ticket, the registered owner will be responsible for it.
So if a rental car company, rented out a car and someone went ahead and ran a light, The car company would be responsible?
If they didn't submit a transfer liability, yes, sir.
So I'm missing I'm missing a filed form that you're saying that passed that I'm not aware of.
Yes, sir. On the back of the notice of violation, it clearly indicates your options. And one of those options, if you can put
Page is
that up.
blank, sir.
Can you put that up for him, please?
Excuse me?
Where it says his options for hearing or notice transfer of liability. It was not on the back, it's the second page, correct? Okay. It's on the back of the first page? Okay. I don't know if you scroll up just a little bit, there's your online, but if you scroll up a little bit, there's the option there for transfer of liability, submission of affidavit. And I think above that is the option for the hearing.
Where's it at?
She's showing it to you.
Can you highlight it?
Yeah, you have the following three options.
Submit an affidavit, instructions. By following instructions or below, request a hearing. So I requested a hearing, that's why I'm here. Doesn't say anything about anybody else driving.
As the registered owner of the vehicle, you're deemed responsible. Do a sworn affidavit if you weren't. Just list the name, address, date of birth of the driver and the driving license number, if you know it, of the person you're suspecting of driving.
All right.
Any further testimony on either side?
It wasn't me. Would I be able to file the affidavit now?
No, sir, you missed the time frame.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it.
I find that in notice number 1722100240405, based on the testimony evidence presented, the red light camera violation be upheld. Sir, there's an information sheet on you, to your left on the table.
So now am I going to get the points for this?
No, sir, there'll be no points today on these infractions. Your insurance should not be affected. So it's strictly going to be the administrative hearing.
All right.
And the information sheet's right there, sir.
Turn to page 4, item 18, notice number 1722-100-243-268, Peter Vincent Fernandez. He's here in person.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Peter Vincent Fernandez, 9522 Dorchester Circle, Tampa, Florida, 33647.
Thank you, sir.
Citation number 1722100243268. This violation occurred on 6/2/21 at 7:15 p.m. at the intersection of eastbound Waters Avenue north of Mabry Highway within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 1 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 1 second prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I confirm that the registered owner of the violating vehicle, Mr. Peter Fernandez. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is in violation of Florida State Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Sir, go ahead with your testimony.
Yes, sir. The reason for me calling the hearing is for two. One, it was 0.1 seconds. When it was red, there was no way for me to legally stop without going through the intersection, simply due to the fact that I have bad brakes at the time, which I would show you my receipt, getting the brakes fixed, but I had to park at 601 East Kennedy because it told me to go there instead of here. So if I'm allowed to come back with my car, I can show you the receipt for the brakes being fixed, because if I would have stopped, I would have been in the middle of the intersection. Failure to stop would have been a lot more difficult.
So you were going to get your Brakes fixed that day?
I frequent that intersection a lot because I take my son to baseball practice. And so I've never had this situation occur, at least 3 times a week for the last 3 months. In this particular event, my brakes were failing me. I was not going directly to the spot. I don't want to mislead you, but I did have them fixed within a day or 2 after that. If you'd like, I can walk back to the Kennedy Center and show you my receipt in my glove box. I'm sorry?
Did you know your brakes were failing on that day?
They've been slowly getting worse. Yes, sir.
And you made the decision to operate the vehicle on a public roadway?
Sir, if you put it that way, I didn't think that I was at an issue with stopping that quickly. Normal driving, I would stop. In this case, that was 0.0 seconds. So it's less than 1 second. It's like a millisecond that I was crossing over. If you look at the video,
Can you put the first photo on, please?
I think it's the video that's going to show the best testimony, sir.
All right, so you're at Waters and Dale Mabry. Waters and Dale Mabry has approximately 4.8 seconds between the yellow light and the red light. So it's not 0.1 second. You had almost 5 seconds to bring your vehicle to a complete stop.
It's not what I saw in the video there. In fact, most of the videos I've been watching,
What I'm saying
it's
is that
showing it
the
either
light,
30,
when it
30
changes from yellow to
Sorry, sir.
red, there's 4.8 seconds between the yellow and the red. When you see the yellow light, it's when you're supposed to start braking and slowing down, especially in a major intersection like that. It wasn't 0.1 second to start stopping. So it was 0.1 when it turned red and you entered into the intersection.
It was 0.1, which I think is 1 millisecond when I crossed over that line.
Mhm.
Again, if I had better brakes, I could have made a different decision instead of maybe stopping in the middle of the intersection and making it worse for my son and I. I thought I made the right decision legally by following through, but by it changing as I'm crossing over the line. So I apologize. I don't mean to be argumentative, but I don't see why I should have to pay for something that I would have been in bigger trouble stopping in the middle of the intersection, potentially creating an issue with the other lanes of traffic.
Corporal, could you please address the brake issue and a prudent manner of entering an intersection?
Absolutely. So what he was trying to explain to you was that 4 seconds prior to that, the light was yellow. So you had 4 to 5 seconds to make up your mind when you approach the intersection to slow down or stop. That's what he's trying to explain to you.
Understood, and I
You
appreciate
didn't do
that.
either of that. You still entered the intersection on the red light. So 4 to 5 seconds prior to that, you should have been approaching the intersection with caution, knowing that the light is changing. It's in the changing phase. Did you notice that it was yellow?
I did notice it was yellow.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Again, made the decision based upon my braking scenario. Not, I guess, it sounds terrible that I drove my car with brakes starting to fail, but we have to get to work and back every day. I don't know how everybody in this world would have perfect brakes all the time. So I apologize. Again, not trying to be argumentative. I don't know how I could have safely stopped with the braking scenario as it is. And again, I do have a receipt showing that I did replace the brakes.
Any further testimony on either side?
No, sir. Again, mean no disrespect.
None taken. This is your opportunity to explain what happened that day, and I don't feel you're being argumentative. You're presenting a good case. However, the statute is clear on what you need to do when you enter an intersection. Is there anything from either side, any other?
I'm good. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I find that notice number 1722100243268, based on the testimony and evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld. Sir, there's an information sheet on the left there.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Item 21, notice number 1722100263514, Major Datacom, Inc., and we have Stephen Major attending virtually.
Yes, ma'am.
Citation.
Just a moment. I need to see him.
Oop, hang on.
Sir, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Please state your name and address for the record.
Stephen Major, 2051 29th Avenue North, St. Petersburg, Florida, 33713.
Citation number 1722100263514. This violation occurred on 6/18, at 4:55 PM at the intersection of westbound Waters Avenue and Anderson Road within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 1.2 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image, B, establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I confirm that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is the business Major Datacom, Inc. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as Deputy Sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Sir, do you have testimony today?
Yes, sir. I would just, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I just would like to state that I know my vehicle when it's fully loaded with tools and communications cable. It's not a Toyota Corolla. I know the distance it takes to stop it at any given speed. That day, I would not have been able to stop in time. Again, if you consider the type of vehicle that I'm driving, I made a judgment call, and I'm just asking leniency for the court based on the type of vehicle that I'm driving and the distance it takes to stop it.
Well, sir, with that argument,
I did
you're
not
traveling with
accelerate.
a vehicle that's extremely heavy.
Yes,
That
sir.
means your crash is going to be even more dangerous and more serious.
Yes,
Your
sir. I did
vehicle is
not.
not even in the frame here, and the light's already turned red.
Yes, sir. I understand that.
Corporal, do you have anything you want to add?
I just want to add that your speed was 44 miles an hour as you approached that intersection. As it goes into the yellow phase, you must yield to the intersection and slow down to prevent from running a red light, which you did not do after 1.2 seconds.
Yes, sir. I also did not accelerate through the light like I was trying to run the light. I was doing the speed limit, and again, stopping my vehicle once it started to turn yellow, I would have stopped past the stop bar and been in the intersection. I'm not disputing the fact that I went through a signal while it was red. If I would have been pulled over by an actual officer and I could open my roll-up door and showed them the truck was fully loaded, it's kind of like a semi truck as they get a green light and start moving, and it takes them a while to move forward. And I've seen lights change and they're still going through. So I'm not disputing the fact that I ran a red light, just that, it's a box truck and not a Toyota. So just
Well,
pleading
knowing
my
that you
case.
have all that information, sir, should make you a little bit more prudent when you're driving your vehicle.
Well, sir, I do. I do. And again, that was a judgment call, whether I would come to a stop in the middle of the intersection. I would not have been able to stop behind the bar once that light turned yellow. I'll pay the fine if that's what you all choose to do. I'm just pleading my case with respect.
Any further testimony from either side?
No, sir.
I find that notice number 1722100263514, based on the testimony evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld. Sir, were you online when I read the 3 different options to make payment?
Yes.
Okay.
Item 22, notice number 1722-100267309, Mona Ann Lewis, and she's here in person.
Do I need to state my name?
Yes, please.
My name is Shauna Kennedy. I'm the daughter of Mona Lewis. She requested me to come in today, standing in for her to request a rescheduling because she became ill yesterday and there was not enough time to reschedule her hearing. I brought her her hospital ER documents stating that she has to be isolated until her COVID test results come back. And that is the reason why she is requesting a hearing through me today, of rescheduling, excuse me.
Is our next case, our next hearing date? September October 22nd. Okay, we'll reschedule this to Friday, October 22nd, 2021, at 9 a.m. Is that okay, Ms. Rodriguez? Okay, all right, ma'am, would you please let her know it's October 22nd at 9 a.m.?
Would I be able to get a pen to write that down?
Yes.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the date?
Yes, ma'am, it's October 22nd at 9 a.m. October 22nd, 2021 at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Turn to page 5, item number 25, notice number 1722-100-272077, Angel Diamante. Is here in person?
Morning, sir.
My name is Max. Actually, Angel's my dad. I think that's just the title. So my name is Max, M-A-X, same last name. Address is 13519 West Shire Drive, Tampa, Florida, 33618.
Why is your father not present?
I was understanding that it's based on the driver, not who owns the vehicle or who the title is under.
He's on the registration as well.
Yes. First spot or second?
Second.
Is there a transfer liability on file? No? Okay. You what? Okay. Corporal, go ahead, sir.
Citation number 1722100272077. This violation occurred on 6/24/21 at 5:51 PM at the intersection of eastbound Waters and Anderson Road. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 3 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 1.0 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. Second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I confirm that the registered owner of the vehicle is Mr. Angel Delamonte or Max Delamonte. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as the Deputy Sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-0751C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Sir, go ahead with your testimony.
Yeah, just based on the day that it happened and the evidence that you can see, the UPS truck that was in front of me is completely obstructing my view of seeing the light at the intersection. It wasn't until I was in those solid lines where I could realize that he was obstructing my view. I had no idea what phase or where the light was when I was passing through until it was obviously too late. He had gone through the light, and then after I was opened up visually to be able to see the light, it was too late. And so it's just something out of my control. It wasn't like I was trying to run the red light or gas through it or anything like that. You can see even in the picture that I wasn't tailgating him or anything like that. It just wasn't able to make that call just based on not being able to see the light with enough time. So.
All right, so two issues with that testimony. First, if there's a box truck or some bigger vehicle in front of you and you can't see the traffic light, that means you're too close to that vehicle. But in this video, it looks like there's at least one, maybe two car lengths in there. Corporal, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, he's fairly close, but I mean, I don't think he's close enough not to see the light. You're telling us you could not see the light?
No, sir, I could not see the light.
Okay, and you can see that the light is red, correct?
Yes, sir.
And your vehicle is at least one car length behind the stop bar.
Yeah, I wouldn't dispute that I ran it. Like I said, it's just a matter of I didn't have enough time to see. By the time, like I said, by the time I saw that it was red, I was already going over it. So at this point, I mean, I don't know. This was months ago. I don't know when at the time that I saw the red light, but clearly here, if I had seen it red, I would have, that's enough room to stop right there. But yeah, I didn't. I just couldn't see it.
Any further testimony, sir?
No, sir.
Find that notice number 1722100272077, based on the testimony evidence presented, the red light camera violation be upheld. Sir, there's an information sheet on to your left.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Item 27, notice number 1722100282969, David Matthew Masser.
Morning, sir.
David Muster, 115 Laurel Tree Way, Brandon, Florida, 33511.
Thank you, sir.
Citation number 1722100282969. This violation occurred on 7/2/21 at 9:48 p.m. Oh, no problem. Citation number 1722100282969. The violation occurred on 7/2/21 at 9:48 p.m. at the intersection of eastbound Fletcher Avenue and Bruce B. Downs Boulevard. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 1 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 1.1 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. Second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I confirm that the registered owner of the violating vehicle, Mr. David Musser. I present these image, video, and camera log report to the court as the Deputy Sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and law enforcement officer in the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is in violation of Florida State Statute 316-0751 Charlie 1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Sir, go ahead with your testimony.
Sure. The image of the tag is very difficult to read, and I think the person that was reading it got it wrong. I do not own that vehicle. That appears to be a Generation 2 Cadillac Escalade, model year 2002 to 2006. I own a black Ford F-150 pickup truck and a silver Jeep Compass, and that is not my vehicle.
Put the tag back up, please. Yes, ma'am. You don't have tags like that, sir?
Some of the letters are similar to my tag, but I mean, I have the title with me and the registration. The vehicle registered to my tag, the one that was on the ticket, is not that type of vehicle.
Okay, so you only own 2 vehicles?
Correct.
Okay, and either one of them have a tag like that or close to it?
Like I said, the first letter, the P is similar, but some of the other ones, I understand where it looks similar, but it's just not my tag. It's not my vehicle.
So either of your tags start with Papa Juliet?
Yes, the vehicle, my F-150.
Okay, what's the tag for the F-150?
It's the one on the ticket, PJIQ 07.
Let's picture back up, please. Can I see the video of the vehicle? Corporal, where do you stand on this?
Clearly, the tag is definitely not the tag that's registered to this owner, so I would recommend it, we dismiss this.
I find that notice number 17221002829969, based on the testimony that was presented, that the red light camera violation be dismissed. Sir, you have no further legal or financial responsibility in this matter.
Thank you.
I apologize for the inconvenience today.
No problem.
Corporal, thank you for your honesty.
Turn to page 3, item 13, notice number 1722-10023-0950, Frederick Garyev.
Morning, sir.
Frederick Graham, 11407 Shallowbrook Place, 33624, Tampa, Florida.
How do you spell your last name, sir?
GoraYeb.
Thank you, sir. Corporal, go ahead. Sir.
Citation number 1722-100230950. This violation occurred on 5/25/21 at 8:08 p.m. at the intersection of westbound Waters Avenue and Anderson Road within Hillsborough County. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 4 lane. As it approached the intersection, the traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.4 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued in the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I've confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Mr. Frederick Gorab. I present these images, video, and camera report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Sir, go ahead with your testimony.
It looks, I believe I entered the intersection before the light changed.
Could you please stop the video when it changes to red?
I'm on disability. Can I have some time today?
Sir, after watching the video, do you believe that vehicle entered the intersection on a red light?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty, sir. Any further testimony on either side?
No, sir.
I find that notice number 1722100230950, based on a testimony evidence presented for the red light camera violation, be upheld. Sir, there's a information sheet in front of you there. You said you're on disability?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How much time would you need, sir, to make payments?
Can I have 90 days?
Okay, I'll amend my order from 30 days to 90 days. Will that help you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
Turn to page 2, item 3, notice number 1722-100261575. Tashika Shanette Showers Watts, she's here in person.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
State your name and address for the record, please.
Tashika Showers, Watts, 7509 Pitch Pine Circle, Apartment C, Tampa, Florida, 33617.
Ma'am, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Citation number 1722100261575. This violation occurred on 6/17/21 at 11:58 a.m. at the intersection of westbound Fletcher and Bruce B. Downs Boulevard, within Hillsborough County. First image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 3 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 0.6 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Ms. Isha Watts. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida Statute 316-075-1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Ma'am, go ahead with your testimony, please.
Thank you for showing me the video. I really just came to see for myself. I'm not denying that I did fail to stop, but I don't even remember that day. But I know my stepfather just passed away, so I probably just had a lot of stuff on my mind. But I'm not denying that I didn't run the red light. So I mean, it's okay.
Ma'am, did you have an opportunity to watch this video from home or work or the public library?
No, this is the first time.
Do you have accessibility to a computer?
Yeah, but I just been having a lot going on, so I didn't even look into trying to look at it or view it. So I came in today to try and see what, so, I mean, it's fine.
Ma'am, if you had an opportunity to watch this video before selecting a hearing, would you have still selected a hearing?
Probably so, just to be for sure, that I did violate running a red light, just to be sure on the safe side to make sure.
Any further testimony on either side?
No.
All right, I find that in notice number 1722100261575, based on a testimony and evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld. And there's information sheet on the left-hand side there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Turn to page 3, item 14, notice number 1722-100236122, Sarah Hisham Ibam. She's here in person.
Good morning. Ma'am, raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Yes. Please state your name and address for the record.
Yes.
State your name and address.
Sarah Ibrahim. My address 5118 Ballard Crest Lane, Wesley Chapel, Florida 33543.
Thank you, ma'am.
Citation number 1722100236122.
Yes.
This violation occurred on 5/28 of 21 at 8:20 PM at the intersection of northbound Brandon Town Center and Brandon Boulevard. The first image A shows that the vehicle was in the number 2 lane as it approached the intersection. The traffic signal was in the red phase for approximately 1.4 seconds prior to the vehicle crossing over the stop bar. The second image B establishes that the vehicle continued into the intersection without stopping. The third image C provides a close-up shot of the license plate of the violating vehicle. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Ms. Sarah Abram. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316-0751C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Yeah. I'm not lucky. I'm an employee. I just got an interview for Center of Brandon, but this traffic is look like tricky. When I just move in yellow, it's got to me 3 times and 3 days follow together. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not speaking English well,
I
but I
understand.
understand you. Yeah. Yeah, I just got an interview for job in the center, and 3 days is followed together. The traffic got at me 3 times. Right, camera.
So you just did an interview for a job at the Brandon Town
Yeah.
Center?
And I know got it as a job.
You didn't get the job? Oh, no.
I got the 3 ticket, but I know got it the job.
You got 3 tickets at that intersection?
Yeah, this first time I come with the court. I'm so nervous.
Do you think you should stop at a red light in the future?
Yeah, I promise.
All right.
Sorry.
Any further testimony on either side?
No.
No. All right, I find that notice number 1722100240405, based on the testimony and evidence presented, the red light camera violation be upheld. And there's information sheet on the table to the left of you. I will note that in this particular one, it looks like your speed was approximately 29 and a 20. So you were, had plenty of time to stop. You're just driving too fast.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. No, I no pay anything?
Ma'am?
No pay anything?
No, ma'am, it's $233 within 30 days of this order, so it's due by October 13th, 2021. And there's an information sheet right there on the table.
Yeah.
That'll give you, you weren't here when I explained that. That information sheet outlines 3 different ways to make a payment. One you can make online, the second you can do by phone, and the third by mail. Please note there are no local venues to pay this fine, so that means we can't accept any payment here. But you can make as many payments as you want over the next 30 days. The full amount of $233 must be paid by October 13th, 2021. And if you fail to pay the outstanding fine, you'll result in an administrative hold with the state of Florida, and you may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle you own until the past due amount is fully paid. And that amount breaks down to $158 for the red light penalty fine, plus administrative costs of $75. The total is $233 by October 13th, 2021.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good day.
There is no one else in the audience.
right, seeing that there is no one present for the remaining cases on the 9 a.m. agenda, I will now review the video and still images on each case. And based on the testimony and evidence presented, if I find that a violation has occurred, then I will order the red light camera violation to be upheld. I will order the violators to pay the red light penalty fine of $158 plus the administrative cost of $75. The total fine and cost of $233 must be paid within 30 days of this order. Failure to pay the fine will result in administrative hold with the state of Florida, and they may not obtain a license plate or revalidation sticker for any vehicle they own until the past due amount is fully paid. Go to the next case, please.
Page 2, Item 2, Notice Number 1722100249083, David DeFaria.
Citation number 1722100249083. This violation occurred on 6/8 of 21 at 7:42 a.m. at the intersection of westbound Fletcher, Bruce B. Downs within Hillsborough County. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as the Deputy Sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
David DeFaria has failed to appear. I find that notice number 1722100249083, based on the testimony and evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld.
Item 4, Notice Number 1722100264017, Washida Demetrius Chapman, paid in full 8/31/2021. Item 5, Notice Number 1722100178578, Betty Neinbach. This was transfer of liability from 2013 U-Haul titling to LLC.
Citation number 1722100178571. This violation occurred on 4/20 of 21 at 4:37 p.m. at the intersection of westbound Waters Avenue and North Delaware Highway within Hillsborough County. I have confirmed that the registered owner of the violating vehicle is Miss Betty Nellenbacher of his transfer of liability. Present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a Deputy Sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Betty Neinbach has failed to appear. I find that notice number 1722100178571, based on the testimony and evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld.
Item 7, Notice Number 1722100212875, Christina Marie Kelly, paid in full 9/9/2021. Page 3, Item Number 9, Notice Number 1722100218492, Shaylin Ivanovic, transfer of liability from Tammy Shea Santillana. She also has case number 10.
Citation number 1722100218492. This violation occurred on 5/17 of 21 at 3:43 p.m. at the intersection of northbound Brandon Tennon Center Boulevard and Brandon Boulevard. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a Deputy Sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibits to the court for adjudication.
Shaylin Jovanovic has failed to appear. I find that notice number 1722100218492, based on the testimony and evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld.
Item 10, Notice Number 1722100242195, Shaylin Jovanovic, transfer liability from Tammy Shea Santillana.
Citation number 1722100242195. The violation occurred on 6/2 of 21 at 10:46 a.m. at the intersection of westbound Brandon Town Center Boulevard and Brandon Boulevard within Hillsborough County. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Shaylin Jovanovic has failed to appear. I find that notice number 1722-100-242195, based on the testimony and evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld.
Item 11, notice number 17221-00223-682, Alton Martin Jr.
Citation number 1722100223682. This violation occurred on 5/20/21 at 3:40 p.m. at the intersection of northbound Brandon Town Center Boulevard and Brandon Boulevard. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Alton Martin Jr. has failed to appear. I find that notice number 1722100223682, based on the testimony and evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld.
Item 16, notice number 17221-0024-2047, Ashley Monique Evans. She also has case 17.
Citation 1722100242047. This violation occurred on 6/2/21 at 8:05 a.m. at the intersection of westbound Fletcher Avenue and Bruce B. Downs. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Ashley Monique Evans has failed to appear. I find that notice number 1722100242047, based on the testimony and evidence presented, the red light camera violation be upheld.
Page 4, item 17, notice number 1722100243573, Ashley Monique Evans.
Citation 1722100243573. This violation occurred on 6/3/21 at 7:37 a.m. westbound Fletcher, Bruce B. Downs within Hillsborough County. I present these images, video, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit the violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Ashley Monique Evans has failed to appear. I find that notice number 1722100243573, based on the testimony and evidence presented, that the red light camera violation be upheld.
Item 19, notice number 1722100244084, Ronald Roger Robinson, paid in full 8/17/2021. Item 20, notice number 1722100253259, Tai Dang Tam Nujing, paid in full 8/24/2021. Item 23, notice number 1722100269172, Emmett Cornelius Lee III.
Citation number 1722100269172. This violation occurred on 6/22/21 at 4:03 p.m. at the intersection of eastbound Fletcher Avenue and Bruce B. Downs Boulevard. I present the images, video, and camera log report to the court as a deputy sheriff of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office and a certified law enforcement officer within the state of Florida. Based on these items, I find that this is a violation of Florida State Statute 316.075 1C1. Accordingly, we submit this violation and exhibit to the court for adjudication.
Emmett Cornelius Lee III has failed to appear. I find that notice number 1722100269172, based on the testimony and evidence presented, the red light camera violation be upheld.
Item 24, notice number 1722100269289, Ashley Nicole Alamany, administratively dismissed. Plate identification was incorrect. excuse me, page 5, item 26, notice number 1722-100-277-118, Long K. Ding, paid in full, 9/7/2021. This concludes the 9 a.m. agenda, and there are no cases scheduled for the 1:30 p.m. docket.
And then we are adjourned until Friday, October 22nd, 2021 at 9 a.m.